So hello, welcome everyone to again this YouTube channel. So today we are going to cover a very simple topic but yet very informational topic, that is the difference between find element and find elements. This seems to be a very simple topic, but I guarantee you that after this video you'll get a lot of information regarding these both methods, that when we can use find element and when we can use find elements, and we'll get to know about the differences between both the methods. So let's get started. So the first thing is that these both methods, find element and find elements, these are methods of search context interface. So let me show you this on Eclipse. So if you can see here that I have used find element method, so let me open this. So if you can see here that this is method in WebDrive interface, but which is extending search context interface. If I open this, you can see right here find elements and find element. These both are methods of search context interface. So now let's talk about the main differences between find element and find elements. If you can see first one, that it returns the first matching web element, and if you see this find elements, it returns the list of multiple matching web elements. Let me show you this on Eclipse, that how exactly it works. So if you can see here that okay, driver dot find elements, if you can see element, it is returning web element, and elements, it is returning list of web elements. So these are the return type of both the methods. So let me show you one quick example. So as you can see, I am right now on the Google page and I want to make a locator of these two buttons, Google search and I am feeling lucky. So let me quickly make a locator for these buttons. So I just picked the class, and now I'm making CSS selector. Okay, you need dot, then input. So now I got a locator which is having these two buttons, Google search and I am feeling lucky. So let me go to Eclipse and let me show you. So let me paste that recently made CSS selector here. So if you can see that this CSS selector, it is CSS selector of two buttons, right? But we are using find element. So what exactly it is going to do? It is going to click on the first button that it will locate. It will not care that how many number of buttons are there in your locator. It is going to pick the first one. That is in the case of find element. But if you do the same thing with find elements, then it is going to return all the elements in this locator. Okay, let me quickly write it, list and web element. Okay, here list. Okay, we need to import this. Okay, so in find element method, it is going to pick first element every time, but in the case of find elements, it will return the number of all the element it located in this CSS selector. So this is the basic difference between these both. So another difference is it throws no such element exception if element is not found. In the case of find element, if you are not able to locate the web element, then it will give no such element exception, but that is not in the case of find elements. And other difference is detects a unique web element and returns a collection of matching elements. I think we already covered this. So this second point, I'm going to cover this in detail, that how much difference it can make in your scripts. So let me show you this quickly. So I am going to cover that second point in the differences in this question itself. So this is the most asked question in the interviews, that how will you handle an element which is appearing inconsistently. Suppose first time you go to that page and element is appearing, and second time you run the script, that element is not appearing, and how to perform some action on that element. So how to handle that? We can handle that using these find element and find elements. So let me tell you how we can do that. Let me show you this in Eclipse. So you cannot handle that scenario using find element method. Why? Let me show you. So this is CSS selector we have recently made. It is valid one. So let me make it invalid and let me try to run this script. and we'll see what happens. So this is going to open the Google page and it is going to check for the element that we recently made. So if you can see here, it is not able to find that element because this is invalid one. So it is going to throw no such element exception. So now how you are going to handle that situation when element is appearing inconsistently, right? So we can do that using find elements method. So let me show you how. So suppose this is the element, this is right now invalid, but I am taking it as an example. Suppose this element comes to the page, appears to the page after 4 or 5 times you run the script and you have to perform something on this element. So what you can do, simply make it to find elements, and because it is returning list, so let me just write it. So I'll show you how quickly it can be useful to your script. You need to import this. Okay, so now here you can put if condition, if list dot size is equal to 0, then perform steps. Okay, so let me run this. Let's see if it is failing or not. Let me say out this as well. List dot size. Okay, let me run this. Let's see what happens if it fails or not. Okay, because element is not there, it is just an invalid element, so it should not get failed because we are using find elements. So if you can see here, we haven't got an exception. So this is showing the size of list is 0. So whenever you have to perform a scenario where element is appearing inconsistently, you have to use find elements method, because if WebDriver is not able to find the element, and it is not going to throw any exception. It is simply going to return you list of size 0 and you can perform your script accordingly. Okay, so that's all from this video, guys. I hope you like the video. Thank you very much.